French Chinoiserie blends the romance of French interiors with a poetic storytelling of East Asian art, creating rooms that feel collected, graceful, and timeless. Today, we will translate that elegance for 2025 with affordable ideas and simple DIYs that anyone can try. If you enjoy beautiful, budget-friendly design, please subscribe, like, and comment to support Dreamy Decor. In this episode, we will explore color palettes, iconic motifs, fabrics, wallpapers, furniture silhouettes, and styling strategies that bring East and West together seamlessly. You will learn how to layer porcelain, silk, lacquer, gilt, and natural textures without overwhelming your space. Our approach focuses on practicality, comfort, and achievable upgrades that look high-end yet remain friendly to your wallet. Expect clear steps, thrifty sources, and design formulas you can adapt to any room size. We will highlight common mistakes to avoid and share easy swaps to update what you already own. Whether you love soft pastels, crisp blue and white, or richer jewel tones, you will find actionable guidance to create a polished, personal interior with enduring charm. French chinoiserie first blossomed in the 17th and 18th centuries, when Europe's fascination with Asia translated into interiors filled with exotic influences. From porcelain and lacquerware to silk and bamboo, French artisans adapted these foreign treasures into designs that blended refinement with fantasy. This cultural fusion produced a style both romantic and worldly, treasured by aristocrats and royals. The French interpretation of chinoiserie was not about replicating Asian interiors, but reimagining them through a European lens. Scenes of pagodas, birds, and flowers were painted onto panels, porcelain was displayed on gilded consoles, and lacquer techniques inspired opulent furnishings. This playful yet elegant adaptation made chinoiserie a lasting design language that continues to inspire interiors today. Understanding the historical roots of chinoiserie gives depth to your own styling. When you use wallpaper with delicate landscapes or arrange porcelain figurines, you are echoing centuries of cross-cultural exchange. In 2025, bringing this influence into your home allows you to celebrate timeless beauty while reinterpreting it with affordable, modern updates and DIY-friendly solutions. Color is at the heart of French chinoiserie, where the right palette sets the mood for timeless interiors. Traditional tones include soft pastels like powder blue, blush pink, and pale jade, which create light, airy spaces. Richer hues like deep indigo, coral red, and emerald can be layered for a dramatic, more exotic effect. In 2025, modern chinoiserie palettes can also play with neutrals, ivory, taupe, and muted gray, serving as elegant backdrops for more ornate patterns and accessories. By balancing soft neutrals with bursts of color, you avoid overwhelming your space while still capturing the richness and energy of East meets West design. For a practical approach, consider starting small. Paint an accent wall in pastel jade, upholster chairs in soft blush, or add indigo cushions to a neutral sofa. These simple updates create instant transformation without requiring major renovation. The key is layering subtle tones with richer accents for depth and sophistication. Signature motifs are what truly define chinoiserie. Scenes of pagodas, winding rivers, and exotic landscapes instantly evoke an atmosphere of faraway lands reimagined through French artistry. Birds in flight, perched cranes, and playful monkeys often animate panels and fabrics, creating dynamic storytelling within interior design. These motifs bring imagination and history to your home. Florals like peonies, cherry blossoms, and lotus flowers soften the exotic scenes with romantic elegance. In French chinoiserie, these blooms are often stylized into graceful patterns that cover textiles, wallpapers, and ceramics. They serve not only as decoration but also as enduring symbols of prosperity, longevity, and refined living, perfectly suited for timeless interiors. When introducing motifs in 2025, balance is key. A statement chinoiserie wallpaper might pair beautifully with plain upholstery, or porcelain vases with bird designs can stand out on a neutral console. Choose a few motifs you love and let them shine, ensuring your space feels curated rather than cluttered. Textiles bring warmth and richness to French chinoiserie interiors. Silk remains the most iconic, celebrated for its sheen and ability to showcase intricate patterns of flowers, birds, and landscapes. Linen, with its breathable quality and natural texture, adds casual elegance, while cotton provides durability and affordability, making chinoiserie-inspired fabrics accessible for everyday homes. Layering these textiles creates depth and balance. A silk cushion paired with a linen sofa, or cotton curtains framing a chinoiserie wallpapered wall, ensures the space feels lived in and approachable. Each fabric plays a role. Silk brings glamour, linen offers comfort, and cotton ensures practicality. Together, they harmonize East and West influences. In 2025, you can source affordable reproductions of traditional textiles or DIY your own using printed cotton with chinoiserie motifs. Thrifted finds can be reupholstered in elegant fabrics, and small accents like table runners, pillow covers, or throws can introduce luxurious touches without overwhelming your budget. Wall coverings are the crown jewel of French chinoiserie interiors. Hand-painted wallpaper panels featuring landscapes, pagodas, and flora bring artistry to the walls, turning them into storytelling backdrops. In traditional settings, these panels often covered entire rooms, creating immersive environments. Today, Even a single wall adorned with chinoiserie wallpaper can dramatically transform a space with elegance. If hand-painted panels feel out of reach, there are many modern alternatives. Digitally printed wallpapers replicate classic chinoiserie designs at a fraction of the cost. Removable wallpaper also makes it possible for renters to embrace the style without long-term commitment. These options keep the timeless look accessible while retaining its artistic flair. For DIY enthusiasts, you can create your own painted panels using stencils or decals on neutral backdrops. Framing wallpaper sections as art is another budget-friendly way to incorporate chinoiserie. Whether through grand wall treatments or subtle framed pieces, wall coverings remain one of the most impactful ways to embrace East meets West design in 2025. French chinoiserie interiors shine when furniture from both cultures is thoughtfully blended. French Rococo or Louis XV pieces with their curving silhouettes complement lacquered cabinets, bamboo chairs, and Ming-inspired tables. This fusion creates harmony between ornate European refinement and the simplicity of Asian craftsmanship, bringing a balanced elegance that feels worldly and timeless. Layering furniture is about striking the right mix. A gilded French console may look striking with a pair of blue and white porcelain stools beneath it. A bamboo armchair can soften the formality of a silk-covered settee. These combinations work beautifully in modern interiors when carefully balanced, avoiding a cluttered or mismatched appearance. For a budget-friendly approach in 2025, explore antique stores, flea markets, or reproduction shops for pieces with subtle French or Asian detailing. Even a single lacquered side table or a French-style chair with chinoiserie upholstery can set the tone. Thoughtful blending ensures that your space feels collected over time rather than staged. Lighting plays a vital role in bringing French chinoiserie interiors to life. In grand historic rooms, ornate chandeliers often illuminated hand-painted walls, reflecting off gilded mirrors and porcelain. Today, layering different types of lighting, ambient, task, and accent, creates depth and highlights the delicate details of chinoiserie motifs, from silken textures to lacquered finishes. Ambient lighting sets the foundation. Chandeliers, ceiling pendants, or soft ceiling washes provide a glow that envelopes the room. Task lighting, such as table lamps or reading sconces, make spaces functional while complementing the aesthetic. Accent lighting, like spotlights or undershelf LEDs, highlight specific objects, porcelain jars, gilded frames, or detailed wallpaper panels. For 2025 interiors, blend ornate with understated. A crystal chandelier might pair beautifully with a bamboo lamp base, or a brass sconce with silk shade can illuminate chinoiserie wallpaper elegantly. Affordable reproductions and vintage finds can help you achieve layered lighting without excess cost, giving your room balance, warmth, and timeless atmosphere. Accessories give French chinoiserie interiors their personality. Carefully chosen porcelain, lacquer boxes, and gilded mirrors can turn a plain console into an eye-catching vignette. Mantels adorned with blue and white jars, silk florals, and framed chinoiserie prints bring dimension and balance. Shelving style with curated groupings of Asian-inspired and French decorative objects adds charm and narrative. The secret to styling is editing. Rather than overcrowding surfaces, focus on layering pieces of varying heights and textures. A tall vase can be balanced by smaller porcelain figures, or a lacquer tray can anchor a group of books and candlesticks. This intentional arrangement makes accessories feel meaningful and avoids visual clutter. In 2025, budget-friendly curation is possible with thrifted finds, reproduction porcelain, or even DIY painted accessories. Grouping everyday objects with a few statement chinoiserie pieces creates the illusion of abundance and refinement. Rotating accessories seasonally can also keep displays fresh, ensuring your vignettes remain dynamic and inspiring year-round. Patterns are a hallmark of French chinoiserie, but they require balance to avoid overwhelming a room. Large scenic wallpapers work best when paired with smaller-scale prints and textiles, such as subtle stripes or florals. This layering creates a rhythm where each pattern complements rather than competes, giving the space both energy and calmness. Flow is essential. A dominant motif, like a chinoiserie mural, should set the tone while secondary patterns support it. For example, peony-covered cushions may echo a wall's floral design without duplicating it exactly. Repeating color themes across different scales of patterns ties the look together, ensuring cohesion while maintaining visual interest. In 2025, you can experiment with mixing traditional motifs with modern geometrics for a fresh approach. Affordable options like printed cotton fabrics, peel-and-stick wallpaper, and DIY stencil work make layering accessible. The goal is harmony, patterns that converse with each other, creating interiors that feel collected, lively, and elegantly balanced. Metallic details add glamour and depth to French chinoiserie interiors. Brass handles on lacquered cabinets, gilded frames around chinoiserie panels, and bronze accents on lighting fixtures all contribute to a sense of richness. These touches bring light and shimmer, enhancing the elegance of both French and Asian influences in the room. Historically, gilt was a symbol of luxury in French design. In chinoiserie, it frames delicate motifs and highlights intricate carvings, balancing ornate detail with opulent glow. In smaller doses, brass or bronze accents provide subtle warmth, making them excellent for modern interpretations where full gilding might feel overwhelming. For 2025, incorporating metallics doesn't have to be expensive. Spray-painted thrift finds, reproduction gilded mirrors, or brass hardware upgrades can instantly elevate your space. Used strategically, metallic accents bring sparkle and contrast, ensuring your chinoiserie-inspired interiors feel polished, layered, and timeless. Nature plays a central role in French chinoiserie. Painted panels often depict lush gardens, with blossoming trees, winding vines, and birds resting among branches. These motifs reflect a fascination with the natural world and bring life to interiors through poetic storytelling. They create a timeless sense of serenity and wonder in any room. Live plants enhance this atmosphere by adding freshness and texture. Orchids, bonsai, and peonies are ideal choices to echo painted motifs and introduce movement into the room. Displayed in porcelain vessels or lacquered planters, they extend the artistry of wall coverings into three-dimensional form, making the space feel more dynamic and alive. For a 2025 approach, combine real botanicals with painted or printed designs. A chinoiserie wallpaper with cherry blossoms can pair beautifully with a vase of fresh blooms. Even faux florals can work when styled thoughtfully. Blending painted imagery with natural greenery ensures your interior captures the full poetry of French chinoiserie. Table settings are an elegant way to showcase French chinoiserie style. Porcelain dinnerware with hand-painted motifs, silk table runners, and gilt flatware instantly set a refined tone. Whether for formal dining or casual tea rituals, these details bring storytelling to the table, transforming meals into graceful experiences. Balance is important in tabletop styling. A chinoiserie-inspired teapot looks stunning alongside plain white porcelain cups, while embroidered napkins can highlight patterns without overwhelming them. Layering textures, silk runners, linen placemats, porcelain, and metal ensures a collected look that feels harmonious, sophisticated, and timelessly chic. For 2025, affordable options make chinoiserie-inspired dining achievable. Reproduction porcelain, vintage teacups, or thrifted brass flatware can be styled beautifully with simple DIY touches like hand-painted napkin rings. Even small details, such as bamboo chopsticks paired with French-style plates, highlight the East-West fusion on a modest budget. Storage in French chinoiserie interiors is as much about beauty as it is about function. Lacquered chests with brass fittings, painted armoires with floral scenes, and folding screens decorated with landscapes were historically prized for their artistry. These pieces concealed clutter while adding decorative weight and narrative to interiors. Screens in particular are versatile. They can divide a room, act as a backdrop, or simply be displayed as art. Chinoiserie screens often feature birds, gardens, or architectural motifs, creating a dramatic statement without requiring much space. Similarly, painted armoires or cabinets transform storage into conversation pieces. For 2025, incorporating chinoiserie-style storage doesn't have to be costly. Reproduction chests, thrifted armoires, or DIY painted panels offer affordable options. Even modern storage furniture can be upgraded with chinoiserie-inspired decals or hardware. This approach ensures your practical pieces also contribute to the room's elegance and storytelling. One of the joys of French chinoiserie decor is its adaptability across the seasons. In spring, pastel tones and floral motifs shine, bringing freshness and renewal into your home. By summer, lighter fabrics and airy arrangements keep spaces cool while maintaining the elegance of chinoiserie storytelling. Seasonal shifts prevent interiors from feeling static. Autumn introduces deeper tones, indigo, coral, and gold accents that echo falling leaves and cozy evenings. Adding velvet cushions, gilded candlesticks, or heavier curtains can instantly warm the space. Winter, on the other hand, embraces richness with jewel-tone accessories, evergreen florals, and softly glowing metallic details that create a festive yet timeless mood. In 2025, refreshing your space for the seasons doesn't require large changes. Swapping out cushion covers, rearranging accessories, or rotating wall art panels can transform a room with minimal effort and budget. This flexible approach ensures your chinoiserie-inspired home feels both timeless and alive year-round. We've explored the enchanting world of French chinoiserie, from its historical roots to practical ways of styling it in 2025. By layering motifs, textiles, wall coverings, and curated furniture, you can bring East meets West elegance into your own home, whether on a grand scale or through simple, budget-friendly touches. This journey shows how timeless and versatile chinoiserie remains. Remember, you don't need to completely renovate your space to enjoy this style. A few thoughtful updates, silk cushions, chinoiserie prints, or even a DIY screen can transform your rooms. Every piece you add contributes to the storytelling and elegance that makes chinoiserie so unique. It's about creating balance, depth, and joy in your interiors. Thank you for joining me on this design adventure. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to Dreamy Decor, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us continue inspiring you with beautiful, budget-friendly ideas for every season and style. Until next time, may your home be filled with timeless charm.